This is that one song that you heard so many times, and every time you hear it, you're like, I'm not gonna bump to this song. But then you start catching a vibe. I'm sorry, not sorry. Yeah. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know. Yeah. Whoa. East Coast with that gang, gang. You know we don't play games, whoa. Hop up on that wagon, oh please just get out the way. You know we stay stuntin', right up in your face. We sorry, not sorry, we just stuck up in our ways. West Coast gon' ahead, stand up, put that glass and hands up. Gang, 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 we famed up. Got that change, we bagged up. Crew love, we stay manned up. Ahem like I'm wheezy, yeah. Rap game just too easy, drip so sick I'm queasy, whoa. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. Yeah. Watch me finesse, walk to the line. Good versus evil, God in his prime. Always in prime, always on time. Hard time to shine, wifey is fine. I'm doing fine, glad that you asked. God fill me up, mud in my glass. God clean me up, all that I ask. Wherever you headed there fast. I am ahead, you are in last. Last time I checked, you were all gas. Gas in the whip it up fast. Fast and all furious, I'm starting to spaz. Getting all curious, you put me on blast. Blasting that Darius, kids in the back. Back to the future is black. Black like T'Challa, Wakanda attack. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang. East Coast with the gang, 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 gang. West Coast with the gang, 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 gang. Lower with the gang, 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 gang. You know we don't play gang, gang, gang.
The following program is rated TV MANOC. It contains a big pair of nuts directly on your chin. It is intended only for mature audiences. Viewer discretion advised.
I'm fat for many reasons. That is fat phobia.
This guy is ginormous. He is huge.
A lot of people gain weight over time.
I don't think that there are any problems with the body positivity movement.
Obesity is epidemic in the United States and a major cause of death.
What is fat activism?
I, a fat person, am sharing my own lived experience.
Pizza is a vegetable.
Your fat phobia is your problem.
It is not my place as a smaller-bodied white man to comment on it.
Radical body positivity.
What can men do against such reckless hate?
There's only one man who can help me.
This is for you new people. I only have one rule. Everyone fights, no one quits.
This day we fight! I fart in your general direction.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Testing. Testicles. Oh, welcome everyone to episode 2190 Schwam of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular swolecast, beercast, broadcast, gamecast, mancast, pimpcast, sleazecast, and slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex. We all flex our biceps. What's going on, beaches, booshes, busters, hustlers, and your hoes? It's your boy Papa Swole, yo, back with another episode. In today's episode, the Beastcast is brought to you, is powered, is sponsored by Everson K2 Flexing on all you be.
It's a fucking Catalina wine mixer.
the fucking
Oh, yes, we have the Cloak of Judgment indeed. What's going on, fam? How we doing? Julian, Tyler, Nick, Mark, Dawn, Marnie, Jiggly Bumflesh. We got a lot of people here live. Reminder that today's episode, we do have an overtime segment. So this show will be going live, of course, and we're going to do a couple balls deep, but we are going to go really hard inside overtime. So make sure you are there for that. Exclusively for members, we will stream it live inside Swole TV, as well as inside the private Telegram, the Daily Swole Telegram chat. So we are going to have a great time. Overtime is our great bonus segment. So get access to all the private live streams. Join the fam, swolenormousx.com. So stay tuned for that. We'll do that at the end of today's episode. That being said, are you ready, Beaches? Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, all that good shit. Let's get a little America. It's fucking Friday, so for those of you that might be new, we delete, unfollow, unfriend, we cut out all the noise, so drop in the comments down below. What are you doing to celebrate Fef today? Let's summon the Falcon and get today's party started. My goodness, nailed it. Alicia dropping some cherries. Put some respect on it. Nice. Couple fumbles there. All right, fam. Make sure you drop in the comments down below. Hashtag Fef for a chance to win today's Swole card. And of course, we will give that away at the end of today's episode. What are you doing to celebrate Fef? Tyler says, I feffed more jabronis today because I don't want to be poisoned by their bullshit and excuses. Sorry, not sorry, but not for me. Let's get some gorillas. Very nice. That's a nice Fef. Yeah, what's up, Pandemonium? Made it just in time. Indeed, you did. Fam, we got a great show. Let's get into it. And we got a great overtime segment coming up after today's episode. I'm excited. Fridays are the best days. Are they not? Are they not? Okay, let's get into it. Moisturize. Let's get into that tip. Everyone, get some liquid. Or spit on it. Babe, just an inch. Just an inch. It's cold outside. Just an inch. Come on. I beg of you. Just let me in a little bit. Come on, fam. Come on, fam. Nick, you got your toxic muscularity shirt on this lovely day of Fef. That is just the perfect timing. What'd you do? What'd you do to celebrate Fef, Nick? You celebrating Fef today? Of course you are. All right, let's get into today's episode. Shall we? Like we mentioned before, we have overtime coming up at the end of today's episode. So stay tuned for that inside Swolenormous X. So don't miss out on today's extravaganza. We have a big event. We got some great balls deep content. And do we ever have some amazing overtime shit? It's going to be fucking legit. Let's get into the first Swole Fam post. What's in the box, Brad?
What's in the box?
What's in the fucking box? Thank you, Loretta. Papa looking regal in his robe. Thank you. All right. Brittany's got some Vibrams in the house. Just got these bad boys in the mail. I am obsessed already. Very nice. Vibrams are my favorite. Whenever I wear barefoot shoes, I opt for Vibrams. You know, I have a pair of Zeros and a pair of Vivo Barefoot, but since we moved into the house and I've been like extra barefoot all the time, my feet have just grown. So like even those barefoot shoes don't feel barefoot enough and they're actually too tight, which sucks because they're not cheap. So I don't really have a lot of options for shoes now. I have to like get bigger sizes. It kind of sucks. If you do barefoot training a lot, your feet expand, the muscles grow, the ligaments and tendons grow. So yeah. You know, I have Zeros. It's just too tight. And anytime I wear shoes, I don't care if they're barefoot or not. It still feels like I'm wearing a lot of shit. If I'm not barefoot, it feels weird. All right, Brian, them calves looking like a knowledge cock. It certainly does. You got the nice little.
He's heating up.
You got the vein there. Looks like a thick and veiny knowledge cock. Indeed. Nice job, Brian. Very nice. Calf picture. Show us your feet, Brian. Show us your feet. Show us your feet. Show us your feet.
Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there like a little lady with her legs crossed.
All right. Of course, we have to have Christian showing us that she's fucking making some gains outside. Christian writes, biceps and triceps going down.
Yow.
Oh my God. Swole fam is just absolutely destroying it. I love these pictures of making gains. I love it. I love it. All right. Elizabeth. Elizabeth writes, now we got a little bit extra. Those are kind of a couple pictures with the little one-liners. We got a post here, a legit post here from Elizabeth. This past week, I've done a total spring cleaning of my apartment. I donated a bunch of stuff, but the best part was that we theft our old giant of a couch with ottomans for a small sectional. This made room for a workout space. The only gym in my area has wonky hours that often conflicts with my schedule. I managed to get a decent fold-away bench, space-saving rack for my weights, and this super cool door anchor system for my bands. I don't have a huge amount of space, so I'm making it count. It's amazing just how much creating an orderly and organized home gym has had such a positive impact on my stress levels. I'd say a huge part of it is knowing that I can just come home and crank out a pump or some Swolga, plus letting go of that beat-up cheat of drawers, or chest of drawers, allowed us to get our Swole Cat an exercise wheel so he could do home workouts too. Swole Cat. Oh, does he walk around in that wheel? That's fucking cool. I'm going to slide this post up and see. I love it. So the cat runs around and rolls the wheel. Very nice. Looks like a yoga wheel. I never thought about them making that for... I told Mama Swolio I wanted to get Pinkston Churchill one of those little balls. I don't know where it is. I don't know where you can get one. I looked up on Amazon. They don't have it. I want to get one of those inflatable balls where I can put the little chihuahua inside and like kick her around the house. Mama Swolio wasn't too thrilled, but I'm intent on figuring it out. I want to put her in a balloon and then just like roll her around. So I'll get that done. And just some other ideas, Elizabeth. If you get into kettlebell training, you have plenty of room for kettlebell workouts. You put down a little bit of a rubber mat, and you could do so much more even with just kettlebells. So I'd recommend looking into that. You have plenty of space for it. Fantastic. Let's see, Jen. We got a post here from Jen, and Jen writes, "Today's workout is done. This was all about listening to my body right now. I'm training for my tournament, and I went to a gi and no gi class back to back last night. We rolled for 60 minutes in gi class and 30 minutes in no gi class right after. I slept so well, but woke up in a sweat and tired as a mother effer. Kiddo received Student of the Month, so we went to see her to get her award. It's cool because they don't tell the kids what's coming. I came home to work out and couldn't even do concentration curls at 20, so I lowered to 15, and that was a struggle, but more doable. The gains won't diminish if we go down and wait for a day or so. I know it's because I was pushing my body a lot right now, but as long as we work together and I listen to it, I'll be okay. Getting good feedback from my coaches too. My goal isn't to kill my opponent, but to last the whole 5-minute round. It's something huge I'm doing here, and I'm not wanting to be a world champion, but I just want to set the bar for my kids to take chances and do things out of the norm. I wish I hadn't waited so long, but it is what it is. I was meant to start this journey now because I'm in the right mindset." Jen, you're crushing it. Love it. Yeah, you know, hindsight's always 20/20. You could always say that, like, "Oh, I wish I started earlier." How many of you find the found the Swole fam and were like, "Oh my God, I've never done yoga in my life"? How many of you first did Swolga? Obviously, you only did Swolga here, but how many of you did yoga or Swolga here and it humbled you and you realized, "Oh my God, I wish I did this earlier. I wish I did this earlier." A lot of people, once you find certain training protocols and you realize, or the elimination diet, some of you have dealt with eczema or migraines or joint pain or bloating. And once you find the elimination diet, you realize, "Oh my God, my food has a direct outcome to my health," like a direct outcome, mental health, physical health, and you wish you started earlier. But the fact is you found it now, and it was the right time now, because maybe if you found it earlier, you wouldn't have stuck to it. So everyone wishes they started earlier. Everyone. All right, Peter, last Swole fan post. All these posts are from Inside Swole Rumors X, so all those links down below to join the best fam in the fucking realm. Let's get a little America again for Peter.
He's on fire!
Yeah. All right, Peter, hola, my peeps. Fell off the wagon hard, but I'm back. Add to direct all energy to both jobs for some financial gains, but Brought some chicken for lunch. I'm going to end the day with some Swole in Siete. Let's go again. I had lost 5 pounds, so a little effort. I was able to actually worked. I'm trying to navigate the typos. I had lost 5 pounds, so a little effort. I was able to actually worked. Lost the battle at meal prep day and work stress. Have to rework the schedule to have a dedicated time possibly in the morning. There we go. The wife made me promise not to take a shower in the mornings so I won't disturb her sleep. Do you like sleep in the bathroom? How would you disturb her sleep? Have her get some earplugs or put some white noise on. I'm going to try to revisit this with her because it's really my only effective time where I'm not completely drained. Awesome. My parents are. You sound like Yoda. It would help me with meal prep when we visit them on Sundays to increase accountability. That's enough for me. Thank you for existing. Well, Peter, thanks for being here. And thanks for sharing. I'm a little bit confused, kind of erratic, but I get it. Maybe it was typos or something like that. It's all good. But we can hone in on the wife made me promise to not take a shower in the morning. Listen, I'm going to fucking shower whenever the goddamn hell I want. You have to talk to her about this. This is communication. Like, why would it disturb her sleep? Like, either you need a new like shower head or something if it's too loud, or yeah, wife needs to chill. You need to wash your fucking sack, bro. You need to wash your sack and your fucking taint, dude. So just have her put on some white noise. You know, white noise is great at night. Put on a fan or some shit. Yeah, shower in the morning. Have a conversation with her. Yeah, fuck that shit. Well, Peter, thanks for sharing, and hopefully you slap your wife around a little bit. I'm just kidding. Don't slap your wife. Hashtag me too. Don't slap her. You might want to, but don't. Don't. Give her the old Will Smith. Okay, let's see. Thank you for sharing. All right, let's get into some questions. Let's get into some knowledge cock. So drop in the comments down below. Hashtag Ask Papa Swolio. By the way, there is another Red, White, and Swole episode that's available now. So likely those will be Monday through Friday. So make sure you subscribe to the Red, White, and Swole podcast anywhere you bang your ear holes to the Daily Swole. It's audio only, so go and check it out. Man, we got some stories today. Oh my God, we got some videos. That's going to be epic. And by the way, fam, guess what? Today is May 6th. Guess what's tomorrow? Not tomorrow. Day after tomorrow. We have a Red, White, and Swole Sunday Funny Q&A. But guess what? Sunday, May 8th also is. It is 6 years of Swole. Let's fucking go, right? We're going to be live. We're going to be public, but it's going to be a fun show. We'll take some questions. We'll come chill. But this Sunday, 6 years. 6 years of live streams every single day. Haven't missed a day in 6 fucking years. Of course, we'll be back here May 8th, 2023 with 7 years of fucking Swole, but 6 years of Swole this Sunday. So make sure you're here for that too. All right. Turn those notifications on. Swole text, Telegram, Discord, all that good shit. 6 years of Swole. And of course, Sunday, May 15th, a week from this Sunday, is episode 22 hundo. So we'll release P3S3 and it'll be available for 24 hours for purchase. And of course, you'll have information on how to access that release. And as always, the signature series are surprises. So you have 24 hours on the day of episode 22 hundo. We release them every 100 episodes. So make sure you are ready for that. Excited. The Daily Swole is 6 years old. 6 years old. SH. Let me see here. SH, my dad used to shower at 4:30 a.m. every workday. It was his best option living with 3 women. Oh, to get into the shower before all the chicks are in there? Slap her with a knowledge cock mark. Tell her to sleep on the couch. Ooh, Cerny, fucking savage.
Boom shakalaka!
Oof. My goodness. My goodness. My goodness. All right, let's take some questions, shall we? We'll take a few because we do have a lot of balls deep content. Remember yesterday? We only got through 2 of them because remember YouTube was like cutting out. They were censoring or whatever the fuck they were doing. But we will get into, we got a lot of balls deep posts. And of course we got overtime. So we're not going to spend a lot of, not going to spend a lot of time on questions because we'll take more tomorrow. And of course we'll just do pure questions on this Sunday, 6 years of Swole. So we'll take a lot of questions on Sunday because it's our Sunday Funny Ask Papa Swolio Live Sunday Funny Q&As. Let's see. New Creature by Fire. Papa Swolio, what do you think about eating pork? Do you have concerns about tapeworms? I just eat pastured heritage pork bacon. I don't eat other types of pork really. I just don't really have a desire for it. But if you get quality pork, it's not bad. But monogastric animals have higher levels of omega-6, so I still recommend grass-fed beef over pork. But you can have it in smaller quantities. Nothing wrong with that. But I would definitely recommend going grass-fed beef more. Let's see. Tyler Papasolio, should I go shoulder width or close grip for the drag curl? I want to hit parts of the arm, biceps, and triceps, seeing what's better, but I'd like to hear from you and your experience. You're not going to hit triceps with drag curls. For anyone that doesn't know, a drag curl is great with just a regular barbell or on a Smith machine. If it's a vertical Smith and you just drag the bar up your body, so you're pulling your elbows back, so it changes your lever arm where the tension is. So you would mix it up. A great way to find a good position with a straight bar is to stand up nice and straight, shoulders back and down, and go in anatomical position with your palms facing forward, and then just grab the bar like that. So your hands might be a little wider than shoulder width, but it depends on the person. So if you have any wrist issues or wrist pain, of course, you need to work on wrist mobility, but just adjust your hands to where you feel it the most. Customize, tweak it, play around with it, see what works best. Jay Classy, after working out, is okay to drink coffee? I never would. I used to drink a lot more coffee later in the day and then wonder why I was up late at night. Well, it's because you probably shouldn't be drinking coffee within like 10 or 12 hours of going to sleep. So maybe if you work out at like 7 in the morning and then you have some coffee at 9, I don't think that's a big deal, but you want to make sure that you finish your coffee long before you go to sleep. So if you're going to sleep at 10 o'clock at night, you probably want to finish by like 11 or 12. So it has a much bigger effect than most people realize. So if you're drinking coffee or Monsters or any of that other garbage, it can have a real negative effect on you and your sleep quality. So, I mean, coffee after a workout, it really depends on what time you're going to sleep and what you're doing, in my opinion. Greg, my tapeworm will be Swole, very healthy tapeworm. Probably.
Yow. Yow.
All right, good questions. Keep dropping in the comments. Hashtag #AskPapaSwolio. Matt Aoki, Papasolio, been thinking about what you said and starting to consider cutting off my douche friends. Realized they've been part of my depression. How was your workout today? It was nice. I had a relaxing day. I didn't do like resistance training, so I'm just going to be I did some cold plunge. I'm going to do some sauna. So I had a bunch of days in a row. I've been training hard lately. So today is going to be a non like resistance training day. It's just going to be very passive today. So yeah, but it was a good day. Good day. Really nice and sunny. Just kind of got a little bit overcast a little bit before the show, but it's been really hot and sunny down here in Florida. Thinking about what you said and starting to consider cutting off my douche friends. Yeah. Look, I mean, you're going in a different direction. You're here all the time. You're here pretty much every day talking about how they pretty much suck. So I think you're answering your own questions. And it doesn't mean you have to be like, you guys suck, I hate you, and start a big thing, but you're drifting apart anyway. They're going out drinking and you're going to the gym on a Friday night or Thursday night, whatever it was last time you commented. So it's just, you're like I said, friends are oftentimes for a season. And, a lot of people don't keep in touch with college friends. Not everyone does. I don't really have much connection to people I went to college with. I mean, that's just me personally. I don't have a big circle I have a lot of acquaintances, but I don't keep a lot of people in my inner circle. Jay Classy, thoughts on the Amber Heard versus Johnny Depp trial? When is that over? My thoughts? She's a fucking nut job. Yeah, she's a crazy chick. That's my thoughts. I don't know all the details, but it's got to be so hard, right, for a jury or for anyone because they're both actors. So it's got to be so hard when you have actors on trial, manufacturing tears or pretending. It's like that's all they do is act. How do you know when someone's actually being truthful? How do you know when it's authentic? You don't. New Creature by Fire. What do you suggest for a pinched nerve in the shoulder? Doctors haven't been helpful. Well, first I'm going to say go talk to an orthopedist or a neurologist or something. Do you know if you have a pinched nerve in the shoulder? Did you go to an orthopedist? Did you actually do like any of those tests? Like, is it diagnosed or do you just think it's a pinched nerve? Like, usually a pinched nerve, it will radiate. So if you irritate the nerve, it'll radiate down your arm. A lot of times people feel like a sharp pain, but it's not a pinched nerve. It's just a muscle. So a lot of people mistake that pain for a nerve when it's really just a muscle. It depends on what the cause is. Maybe you have some kind of imbalance. Usually it's a posterior rotator cuff or, serratus inferior posterior or rhomboids, lower traps, middle trap related. You have elevation in your shoulder. So you might have some pinching of like the supraspinatus or the nerves up in that area. So, I mean, suggest, as long as you're cleared for exercise, maybe cobras, posterior rotator cuff activation. You're probably going to do some physical therapy, but take care of yourself. Wall angels. It really depends. Dead hangs. It depends on what the actual issue is, because you could exacerbate an issue depending on what it is. But a lot of people in the Swole fam would also coincide with what I just said. Dead hangs are just one of the most underrated things you could do. Just hanging there from a bar with your feet hanging, or just like slight pressure resting on your toes so your lower back can rest. It's just one of the best ways to decompress and to lengthen your spine and realign your shoulder joint and your shoulder girdle. All right, Jake, just Jake Dalton. We'll take a couple more questions. Papa Swole, how do I get my family into lifting? Oh boy. Here we go, fam. What are your thoughts? I lift 6 days a week. Jake, Mr. Jake, it's a tough one. You can't force anyone to lift. How do you get your family into lifting? Jeez. Really hard to get anyone to do anything like that. It's hard to get your family. Lead by example. If you're lifting 6 days a week, maybe, ask them or invite them to come with you. Mention it casually if they ask, help them. But, maybe I don't know what the context is, because Jake's asking on Instagram. So I don't know if you can go for a walk with people, or, if you're hanging out with your family, some of the things you can do is maybe you're not able to hang out with them because you're going to the gym instead, or you're exercising. You're like, oh, hey, you want to go to the gym? Because, I can't come over, or I'm busy, I'm going to the gym, but you want to come with? Be open arms, but you have to lead by example. It's really hard to get people to train. Fundamentally, you have to lead by example, because if they see you telling them they need to work out and then you're not working out, or you're saying, oh, you have to eat healthier, and they see you eating pizza, it's just this hypocrisy. And just like the left and the Democrats and what we have going on, and a lot of people in our government, hypocrisy is disgusting. People don't want to be, like, if you're fucking someone over, right, and the government's stealing from you and then pretending like they're helping you, like, people don't want hypocrisy. There's a lot of shit going on. People don't like hypocrisy. It's the worst. It's the worst. Danny Conkler, Papa, 2 years ago, I had a hernia. Is there stretching or exercise to strengthen the muscle area? It was below the belt line. As long as you're medically cleared for exercise, you might want to look into yoga. I'm not actually off the top of my head any specific, but, core activation exercises. But it really depends on what the actual issue is. There's different types of hernias. So I don't want to tell you anything that might aggravate it. But what are you currently doing? Like, did your doctors or your medical practitioners give you any insight or rehab or therapy? Francisco Bocanegra, Papa Swolio, how much should I allow my forearms to pump doing pull downs on the machine? Tips on how to use less forearms. You can use wrist wraps. A lot of times wrist wraps or things like that are great to take out the weakest link, which is grip strength. So you want to increase your grip strength, but when you're doing an exercise for your lats or for your rhomboids, you want to work those muscles. So that's when wrist wraps and things like that can be beneficial, because they'll eliminate the grip more from the equation. Base Bunny Love. Papa Swoley, what do you recommend when your spouse is just not on board with the nutrition and he would rather smoke fatties and eat crap? Should I say it? That's a tough one. That's a tough one. What do I recommend? What's fucked up? If you love each other and you care about each other, you need to have that conversation. It's communication. They're not on board. What? Like, tell him you're not going to be wiping his ass in 15 years when he has diabetes and he loses his fucking leg. You have to have this conversation, because one, you're not going to be attracted to him, because one, physically, it's not going to be attractive. And two, just when someone trashes themselves, it's disgusting. So it's just not an attractive thing, emotionally or physically. Yeah, get a new spouse. That's the thing. You got to make good decisions when you take that kind of, leap. When you are undertaking that kind of commitment, what you're doing is you're saying you're going to, this whole bullshit, like in sickness or in health. Yeah, but not literally walking the plank on purpose. In sickness or in health, it doesn't mean that you're trying to get sick. That's essentially what he's doing. It's not respectful to your significant other. They're choosing life with you, and you're going to trash your health. It's rude. They're going to have to take care of you. They're not going to be attracted to you. You're just going to be a fat fucking blob. And it's selfish. It's selfish. Like, if you're going to marry someone, you need to step the fuck up. All right. Let's see. But I mean, bottom line, you need to do it for yourself regardless. So that's that. You have to do it. You have to do it for yourself anyway. Rise Martin 79, Papa Solio wanting to get healthy and lose weight. Best way without going super intense. Well, have fun not getting results if you're not going to take it seriously. I want the best way without really putting in a lot of work is what you're saying. Intensity has nothing to do with it. It's about doing it right. So you want to get healthy and lose weight. I mean, the best way to do that is not to go in with like 1 foot out. Like, hey, I'm going to give it 70% effort. It's not really a good look to start. So yeah, wanting to get healthy, lose weight, best way. I mean, start with elimination diet, start lifting weights, and stop setting yourself up for failure before you start. Rianuka, Papa Swolio. What are the best exercise for beginners to lose weight? It has nothing to do with the exercises, really. Lifting weights is important, but you need to do an elimination diet and get better sleep and cut out seed oils and grains and processed carbohydrates and all that stuff. The Beige Rabbit, what cardio do you hate the most? I'm sorry, I don't speak Spanish. Oh, do I hate the most? I don't say I really hate cardio. I just think it's overblown and people obsess with it. Do sprints, do some sled work, do some mace bell or kettlebell and stuff like that. You don't need to go in the sauna. You don't need to be running a marathon every fucking day. People think they have to run themselves or go on an elliptical for 2 hours. That's not how you get healthy and lose fat and build muscle. It's not how you do it. All right, Justin Coutinho. Pampasolia, I'm mostly working with dumbbells. I go up to 50 pounds. What do when I've outgrown for certain things? Slow the tempo down, time under tension, maybe do single arm exercises, mix up the exercise a little bit, or, I don't know if you have one of those Bowflex or power blocks, or maybe you can get like 2.5 pound little plates that go on the dumbbells and make them a little bit heavier if they're metal. I have them for my power blocks, or get some more dumbbells or get some bands, slow down the repetitions, do longer eccentrics, do some pulse repetitions. There's many different exercises, like for chest, maybe it's too light for chest press, but you could do flies, you could do deep push-ups, you could do supersets. There's different ways to get around it, but if you want to keep on building muscle, like you're going to need more weight at some point. All right, fam. Excellent. Tyler, what do you have to say about the terrible shit the Democratic and government have been fucking with our country? Check out today's Red, White, and Swole for that. Check out that podcast. What I have to say, prices are going up like crazy. We need a new president ASAP. I agree. I certainly agree. Seems like we'll have to wait unless he dies, which probably will make things worse. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Pretty bad. It wouldn't be as bad if he wasn't actively trying to burn the country to the ground. Like if he wasn't actively doing everything to make things worse, like on purpose. That would be nice to like not actively try to make it worse. Okay, let's get into some fucking balls deep. Are you ready? Hold on, let's get the applause. Oh, but inflation is good. No, it's not good. No, it's not. And it's not going to stop, by the way. So make sure you stock up. Food shortages are coming. Worse shortages are coming. More inflation's coming. They can't stop it. They're just kicking the can down the road, increasing incrementally interest rates. So they can't stop it. Just keep that in mind. Okay, let's get into this. I don't know if you saw this article. Olympian slams parents who forced their 6-year-old to run a marathon with them after they admitted he cried, struggled physically, and wanted to take a break every 3 minutes. I think this is pretty fucked up. The child, 6 years old, it took him more than 8.5 hours to run the race. This is just selfish parenting and child abuse. Kids don't have fully formed joints, so they can cause major problems and trauma. A lot of people, adults, even trained, can't run a marathon. Plus, the problem with this is children don't have fully formed sweat glands at that age. So it's easy for kids to get heat stroke and overheat. So it's very, very dangerous for kids to perform activities like this. Very dangerous. I don't really want to get into this. Well, I can get into the story slightly. Let's see here. Parents of a 6-year-old boy who recently completed a full-length marathon are being condemned for making the child run alongside them in the race and are being accused of bribing him to keep moving when he was struggling. Rainer, a 6-year-old from Bellevue, Kentucky, completed the entire race with his parents, Ben and Cammie Crawford. It took him more than 8.5 hours. So cute kid, but this is some pretty fucked up shit. Let's see. Oh, so they chronicle their adventures. All right, so they have a YouTube channel. So they're exploiting their children. I think that's really gross when you have a family YouTube channel. I think it's pretty fucked up to exploit your children like that for YouTube. I mean, personally, when I ever have kids, I'm not posting anything about my children online. I mean, you're just asking for grooming. You're asking for assault. You're asking for pedophilia. You're asking for, it's a major security vector. I just think it's weird when people share pictures. They don't change their settings. Like I don't post anything personal online. I think it's pretty messed up. So a U.S. Olympian, Kara Goucher or Goucher, I'm assuming it's Goucher, saying that 6 is too young for a marathon. You think? You think it's too young for a marathon? Children are children, let them run around, but as a parent, you need to protect their growing bodies and their young minds. But here's the problem. Like I said, children at that age do not have fully formed sweat glands, so they can overheat very easily. So really, really bad. And yeah, they can't consent. They're minors, so they can't legally consent to those kind of races. And whoever let them do that everyone's liable for that. Can you imagine if the kid had a fucking heart attack or, who knows? Who knows if he's like vaccinated and he fucking has like heart inflammation, shit like that. We got another article here. This is not surprising. We've talked about mukbangs and these, face fuckers for a long time. Influencers are making your children fat. 3/4 of viral stars posts on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube are for junk food, study finds. You don't fucking say.
Matt Damon.
You don't fucking say. You don't say. Oh my God. The majority of viral videos on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube are for junk food? Oh my God. You don't say. You don't say. Come on, how many of we remember I used to cover all the mukbangs and the face fuckers like Nico Cotto and that chick that used to eat hairbrushes and stuff like that? Pretty fucked up. So these people are making millions of dollars a year, no question about it, from advertisers and just from ad revenue from Google AdSense. So pretty fucked up shit. Yeah, Lizzo. So in other words, promoting obesity to children isn't going to work out. You mean promoting obesity to children? You mean promoting obesity to the next generation is going to make them fat? Oh my God. Really? Oh no. You don't say. You don't say. We got one more picture and then we're going to take some videos and then we're going to go into overtime. Fam, you ready for this one? Last one and then we'll take a couple votes. Check this out from Libs of TikTok on Twitter. This was a question given to students in a Missouri high school. Check out this picture. The question says, it's a multiple choice. And from Missouri high school, it says, Teresa has heard in the news about the fatal shootings of unarmed African-American men by police officers, but does not think it is necessarily due to racism. Teresa is most likely a Democrat, black woman, Republican, or Democrat leading woman. And the correct answer is Republican. So first off, unarmed African-American men are not being shot by police officers. What's the number? Like 8 or something like that. If you look at the data, it's like next to none. So this is just manipulation, brainwashing, just straight out lies. If I saw this question, if my child reported on this fucking question, I would lose my goddamn mind. The next generation's absolutely fucked because they're just literally being brainwashed. Like this answer isn't even correct. That's pretty fucked up, right? Pretty fucked up. The news about the fatal shootings of unarmed African-American men. Where? Who? When has this happened? Unarmed? Most of these shootings that you see are armed. The cops are doing their job and they're doing it very well. We just have a lot of criminals in our midst and opportunists. So homeschool your children because their brains are getting poisoned. Okay, let's get into some balls deep content. We got a lot of videos, but we're not going to do them all. We'll do a couple. We got some more for tomorrow. So this is 1, 2, 3. We got, are these all new? Oh my God. Jesus Christ. We got 6 videos. Let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Pick a number, fam. Let's do a couple balls deep and then we'll go into
What's in the box?
Oh my God. Oof, it's chilly. My nips. Oh my God. Can you imagine seeing that question on a test? Creepy, right? Pick a number, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, 1 through 6, 1 through 6. Let's see. I think it's Alicia Kim's first podcast. Let's do number 2, Alicia to the main stage. Alicia to the main stage. All right.
Oh, you can.
Number 2, Alicia, number 2. This is called, oh, great. This is another one from, it's going to be good. This is from Libs of TikTok. The title is Raising Leftist Kids is Wild. And the title of this video is Kids and Pronouns. So here we go.
So, because pronouns, you know, those are all the pronouns, but you used they for those two sentences. Why did you use they?
Because how was I supposed to know if it was a they, them, a he, or a she?
Holy shit.
You didn't feel like the name was a clue? No? Why not?
Because you always say nothing is a boy thing and nothing is a girl thing.
Nothing is a boy thing and nothing is a girl thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do I grade this paper?
I don't know.
I should give it an A because it's what I taught. That's what I taught you about being non-binary.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's fucking sick. That's child abuse. Oh my God. Sometimes these videos are so disgusting. I have nothing to say about it. That person should have her child removed. That's awful. That is fucking awful. Absolute child abuse. No question about it. Oh, Jesus Christ. I have nothing to say. Let's move on. Pick a number between 1 and 5. My goodness. So it's going to be great when these kids grow up and they don't understand what a boy or a girl is. Let me give you a little bit of a heads up here.
Boys have a penis. Girls have a vagina.
Yeah. The mother looked obese and she's brainwashing her child. How am I supposed to know? There's no boy things or girl things. What does that have to do with anything? Okay, exactly what's important. Let's not teach them proper grammar. Let's not teach them actual science. Let's not teach them actual math. Let's just teach them how to be activists. Perfect. Perfect. Can't wait till they can vote. Okay, Pablo Lopez, number 3. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is a part 2, but I don't know if the first one, I don't know if this is like a part 1. Ew, the chonky queen. All right, so this might be a part 2. Let's do the other one first, because I don't know if this is a part 2 of the same one. So, Pablo, we're going to do 2 and 3. This is called Loving Your Fat Body, and then we're going to get into plus-size problems. I think it's the same video, but it's a different title. But one says part 2, and I think it's the same chick. So, this is awful. I can tell where this is going to go. Here we go. Let's try this one. Loving Your Fat Body.
Why is it so incredibly hard for people to realize that I can be happy with my body even though I'm a plus size girl? I genuinely...
Whoa! For the record, you're liberally using the term plus sized. I would actually call that...
That's a huge bitch!
That's really the proper classification. God damn. God damn.
really love myself. Like, I do. I have my on, my off days, but in the end of the day, this is all I have, and this is what I'm working with, and I'm still gonna give it what it wants. If I want to eat a...
Ew, you're gonna give it what it wants? This is what you're working with? You have your up days and your down days? No shit. It's called depression. It's called, like, being manic. It's called being bipolar. It's called not eating quality food, not getting sunlight, not taking care of yourself. Jesus Christ.
Give it what it wants. If I want to eat a bag of candy, I'm gonna eat a fucking bag of candy, and what...
Who are you telling? Who are you telling? You're going to eat, if you want to eat a bag of candy, you're going to eat a bag of candy? Oh, you don't say. Legit, you don't say. You don't say. I never would have thought that you would eat a whole bag of candy in one sitting. My goodness. That's information I didn't have moments ago.
What are you going to do about it?
Pay for your diabetes when you complain about healthcare or sick care not being free. It's going to come out of my taxes because I actually have a job. So that's what I'm going to do about it. I'm going to make videos talking about how you are going to die young. Yeah. All right. So there's that. Okay. That was sad. This is called Plus Size Problems number 2. And I think it's the same chick. Yeah, it's the same girl. So let's just do this one too. Sorry, fam.
Plus size problems part 2. The inspiration for this comes from some comments I got on part 1 of this series. So let's get into it.
Plus size problems part 96. Just go down the list. Can't get into an airplane seat. Can't go on an amusement park ride. Can't sit in a chair at a doctor's office. Can't sit in a chair anywhere. Can't walk up the stairs. Can't walk down the stairs. Can't fit into my car. Can't get out of my car. Okay, that's it.
When people tell you to stop complaining because you could just lose weight.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'll just snap my fingers and lose 150 pounds.
Holy shit, you need to lose 150 pounds? You're not going to snap your fingers. This isn't Wizard of Oz. So you can't just click your heels together and, you know, there's no place like home it. You need to actually change your habits. But that would be effort, wouldn't it? Oh, that's right. Forgot.
It is not that simple. However, these people that are commenting it do not take the time to educate themselves on this.
It is that simple.
As I have explained in this account many times, I have PCOS. It's extremely...
It's okay. This PCOS bullshit, that's insulin resistance. That's an insulin resistance issue. You have PCOS because of your terrible lifestyle habits. Fact.
hard for me to lose weight, but very easy for me to gain it. It is an actual medical condition.
Yeah, that you caused yourself. So you can keep on blaming PCOS that you caused, or actually change your habits and, undo that shit. All right. The PCOS argument, that's just from lifestyle habits, is an insulin resistance problem, not medical advice, but it's dead on.
Many people suffer with that causes them to be plus size, yet we still get bullied for it. If you are any size, I'm not directing this saying that thin people are the ones doing it. You could be any size bullying somebody for their size. You never know what someone suffers with. And as cliche as it is, all that matters is what's on the inside. It doesn't...
Like high blood sugar levels? Is that what matters on the inside? A non-functioning thyroid because you just poison your body? Yeah, you're not making a strong argument here, champ.
Not matter what you look like on the outside, so stop being so mean.
Oh, your feelings. We're feelings. Look, diabetes in your pancreas and your insulin sensitivity doesn't care about your feelings. It hurts your feelings, but you're the one that's going to be in a wheelchair. And I know for a fact that my taxes are going to pay for yours when you complain, oh my God, it's so expensive. I don't have insurance. You have to pay for this. Take care of me. Why should I take care of you? Why should taxpayer money take care of your laziness? Yeah. Like right here, you're promoting being a fat ass. You're saying that you are proud to be fat and unhealthy. And then you want other people to pay for your problems. That's fucking sick, right? Go fuck yourself. How about that?
Go fuck yourself.
All right. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we got time for one or two more. Let's do number 1, number 2, or number 3. She sounds so welcoming. She sounds so inclusive, doesn't she?
Hello, baby.
What is the best move to silence a woman?
That was nice, right? All right. Very nice. Let's go Cerny number 1. Cerny to the main stage. Cerny number 1.
I am very willing to let the American public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness.
That video makes me want to poop. Okay, number 1. This is called Being Underweight is Worse. Oh. Let's see. All right.
Do you want to know what's interesting? Do you know which category it is on the BMI scale that actually has the highest rate of mortality and makes people more susceptible to disease and death? Being underweight.
Both are bad. Yeah, like starving yourself to death is not good either. Yeah. So what?
Not being overweight, not being classified as obese.
It is.
It's being
It's
underweight.
both. It's
But yeah,
both.
if you saw a video online of, let's say, Candace Owens or anybody bashing people who are underweight or too thin and telling them that they're gross and nobody wants to look at you.
It's not untrue. Like if you are a skeleton, it's not attractive. If you are morbidly obese, it's not attractive to the vast majority of the population. So this is just like tough love and you can't handle it. So it's, there's that.
And you shouldn't complain that nobody wants to love you. How would that make you feel?
Who says that?
Probably not awesome.
Who says no one wants to
Might get
love you?
defensive because you don't know what that person is going through, right?
Oh man, what's with this like defense of feelings? Oh my God, someone said something mean on the internet. These are people that cannot handle the internet. They can't. You're looking at comments online. Can you imagine getting upset at reading text on a screen? Then stop posting online. If you don't want your feelings getting hurt, stop posting online. Like, don't go outside. Like, get off the internet if you don't want negative comments. How come some people are mentally unstable and other people aren't? Because some people take care of their shit and other people don't. It's really that simple.
So why is it okay that she gets on here and says those things about fat people? It's okay with people because they also are uncomfortable with fat people. They're fat phobic, and she's giving them permission to live in that fat phobia without actually doing anything to help people become healthy.
How about the fat phobia grifters and peddlers that are doing no work for themselves but blaming everyone else for their shortcomings? You eat yourself to death and then you want pity? You want like people to be nice to you because what? You don't want to change? No, that's pathetic. It's pathetic. No one wants to spend time with people that, that are hypocrites, that just trash their bodies and then complain about it. You know, Mama Swole talks about sometimes she's at work and people are like talking about how they can't lose weight. And then she sees them eating Cheetos and she's like, what a fucking idiot. Yeah, it's stupid. And people say this shit all the time and then do exactly the opposite. People are so full of shit. Just get used to it. It's nothing new.
So it is fat shaming.
Yeah, we need more shame. People need to look in their mirror and be like, oh shit, and feel a little bit. People need to feel worse about themselves in many cases. But I mean, a lot of people take that, you know, take those feelings and they actually turn it into something that's going to make a positive change in their lives. You know, a lot of you like came across one of my videos or you realize I need to make a fucking change. And then you actually did something about it. Good. You should feel some shame because you're trashing your body. You're trashing your body. You're destroying yourself. I mean, it's one thing if you come to me or a member of the Swole fam and you trash yourself and you realize I need to make a change and you're like, hey, I'm ready to make a change. And we welcome you with open arms. But if you're going to make a video pretending like it's good to be obese and everyone else is fat phobic, no, fuck you. You're just lying. You're lying to people and it's so obvious. And you're hiding it in this veil of compassion because, I might be perceived as a meanie for calling you out for your bullshit, but I don't care. You can't cancel me. So I don't give a shit. You can try to hurt my feelings. It's not going to work. You can say whatever you want about me. It's just correct. I'm right. And as tough as uncomfortable as that might be to swallow, it is what it is. Your mom should swallow, by the way. Oh. All right. Well, that was fun. Okay, fam. Let's see. Yeah. Oh. Let's see. We got one more video. Number 1 or number 2? Let's do number 1 or number 2. What do we got here? Number 1 or number 2? And then we're going to go into overtime. Reminder, join the Swole fam right now. You still got time. SwoleNormousX.com. We will stream it live inside Swole TV as well as inside the Telegram, the Daily Swole Telegram chat. So we got a lot of shit to go over. We got some new drops, new edits that we're going to feature in the overtime segment. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to do it right after today's episode inside Swole TV and inside the Telegram chat. So you can start heading over there if you want to, but we'll do one more video and then we'll shift over and it's going to be fucking awesome. And if you can't catch it right now, you can catch the replay and the upload later. It'll be available for a replay. Let's do Matt Aoki. Matt Aoki in the flesh. Big Matt. This is called Skinny People Feeling Fat. Oh, I know.
I'm so tired of skinny people saying, oh, well, they're not talking about you. It's just their own insecurities when fat people talk about how fucking annoying it is for skinny people to say, I look so fat today right in front of our fucking faces when they know damn well that we're bigger than them. Because when the fuck are y'all going to learn that you're not going to hate yourself for looking fat or feeling fat unless you think there's something wrong with being fat?
Yeah, there is something wrong with being fat. It means you're not taking care of your health. The sooner you realize that, the sooner you can start making changes, but you don't want to do that, do you? So if someone else says something, so you're getting offended, you're trying to control other people's speech. Sounds like authoritarian bullshit. Go fuck yourself. Some people can say whatever the hell they want. You don't have to like it. Then don't hang out with that person for being based as fuck.
Implicitly, whatever. You might not explicitly have ever thought that, but you do believe that. You are fat phobic, or you wouldn't be feeling that way.
Oh.
Period. End of story.
It's not fat phobia. It's actually, I'm in favor of taking care of my body. So you're going to call me fat phobic? Okay, you can call me whatever you want. I don't care what you call me. That's just your problem. You want to call me a racist? You want to call me fat phobic? It's like, say it. They're just words. You have to learn to stop being bothered by people saying things. You're getting offended by words. You're a huge pussy. You just need a hug, don't you? And to get fucked. You're just a lonely person. I feel bad for you.
So no, you don't think we're beautiful. You're able to say that we're beautiful because maybe you love us. Maybe it's your friend and you genuinely see some kind of beauty in us beyond.
Are you countering your own point? What's going on here?
Our fatness, but it's despite our fatness. You do not think our fatness is beautiful. You do not think we're beautiful because of our fatness, and you sure as fuck think we'd be prettier without it. Shut up trying to act like it's just about your own insecurities and it's not you being fucking fat phobic.
Wow. Holy shit. You've never gotten fucked, have you? Like, ever. This is a problem. This is a problem. A lot of people haven't gotten, like, we got a lot of virgins in our society just because of the pandemic and, of course, your obesity and your self-hatred. Yeah. Can you imagine trying to be around someone like this? Is there any shock that someone's going to, like, not want to hang out with her? What an annoying person. What an annoying person. Like, what a terrible personality to be around. No wonder people are like, Jesus Christ. No thanks. No fucking thanks. Okay, fam. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Finish him.
Oh, we got some overtime, bitches. Yeah. All right. Nice. So we are going to give away the Swole card right now. And you can head on over into Swole TV or the Daily Swole Telegram chat. You can head on over to wherever you want to watch. We're going to be giving it away right here on the live stream Swole card right now. And then we'll head over there. So, fam, it's going to be great. Overtime, bitches. Overtime. Going into OT, baby. All right, so let's get into today's Swole card. We got this going down. Here we go. Ready, Falcon? Take us away. All right, that was weird. So we're going to do it again. Let's give a little chance for people to come back in. We'll give it away, the Swole card right now. We'll give everyone a chance to come back in. Yeah, my app just, I don't know, everything just kind of crashed out. So drop in the comments down below. All the comments left, so you have another chance to win today's Swole card. Drop Fef right now. We're going to give it away right now. Everything just crashed, so I don't know why. It was the internet or something like that, or YouTube. So drop Fef in the comments right now, and we'll give it away right now, and then head on over into Telegram. Okay, here we go. Drop it right now. All the previous comments of Fef are gone, so you have a chance to win. We got a winner. Pablo Lopez.
Congratulations!
All right, fam. All right, Pablo Lopez, send us an email to support@swolenormous.com, Swole card 20 Schwam, 90 Schwam in the subject, your mailing address in the body of the email. Thank you so much for playing, everyone. Don't know what that little crash out was, but congratulations, Pablo. We are back. Send us that email, and we are going to nut this fucking beesh. Excellent. Congratulations, Pablo. We're live, so you can head on over into overtime right now inside Swole TV, and you can chat inside the Daily Swole Telegram chat. We'll take some soundboard requests. Yes, we will.
Look at her. She looks like she's 19 years old, sitting there like a little lady in a lace front.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, folks, eliminate one tax loophole out of $1.6 trillion worth. $1.4 trillion worth. Out of $1.4 billion, $1.4 billion.
Oh, yes, ma'am.
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
All right, fam, head on over into the Daily Swole Telegram chat or Swole TV and get in that chat. We got some overtime going down, beaches. Fucking nailed it. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. Hey-oh. OT, baby. Nothing like a little OT. Nothing like a little OT. Come on now. You know how we do. I fucking nailed it. I fucking nailed it. You know I did. You know I did. All right, head on into The Overtime chat, the Daily Swole Telegram chat, available from your homepage when you log into SwoleMSX.com. Making music. Skill and knowledge, Doc. Here we go. Flawless victory. All the way over. Oof. Oh, very nice. Let's go. A little tyrannical tuck.
There's tiny tuck, typical tuck, total tuck, and the tyrannical tuck.
A tyrannical tuck. All right, fam, we got some videos to watch. I'm very excited. So head on over. We got some overtime right now. We'll start in like 1 or 2 minutes, so you can head on over there. Thanks for watching. We'll see you inside overtime. Peace, McGeese. Deuce, Magoose. Your boy, Papa Swole. Out.
I just wanna win on the low, like